Good morning, students. This one is my first lecture after summer vacation holidays, and I hope you all spent your summer vacation merrily and happily. And now this one is the time to focus on your education. And this one is my first lecture after summer vacation, and this one is the lecture of Footprints Without Feet book. And this one is the third lecture. This one is the third chapter of this supplementary book. So in this story, what is the title of this story? The Midnight Visitor. The Midnight Visitor. The meaning of the midnight visitor, you can say visitor, anyone who comes to visit you. And what is the time when anyone comes to visit you? This one is the time midnight, Madhyaratri. So the writer who wrote, the name of the writer, Robert Robert Arthur, who wrote this. He was an American writer. He was a detective type of writer, and he wrote science fiction, also many books. In this story, I find there are three characters. First one, the name of the character. In this story, there are two secret agents. The name of first one Ojival, second one Max, and one person is more. The name of that person is Fowler. Actually, Fowler is a writer, and he follows Mr. Ajibal. Ajibal is a secret agent, and he is working on a secret mission. And for this, he stays in a hotel, and in this hotel, Fowler, it means writer. In this story, he is a writer. Fowler comes to meet Audible, and Fowler thinks that when he meets Audible, he finds many information. But actually, when Fowler meets Audible, he is unable to find anything what he earlier thought. But when he meets Ajival. Actually, Ajival understands properly. Fowler has come to meet him, and Fowler has come to here to find in hope to find many secret, mysterious things. But actually, such type of thing he does not find. All these things. Ajival knows, and first Fowler meets Ajival, and both are walking in the corridor of the hotel. Both are walking in the corridor of the hotel, and through the corridor, Ajibal reaches the room of the hotel, which he takes on rent. And after, in this way, both are talking, and talking. During that time, Ajibal opens the lock, unlocks his room. And when both enter the room, Ajibal switch on the light, and as soon as he switches on, he finds another person is standing in his room with a gun. And he is none but he is a Max. He is also another secret agent. It means there are two secret agents in this story. First one is Ojibel, and second one is Max, and both are working on the same mission. But Ojibel is working, and he hopes that very soon he finds a secret report. But when Max meets Audible, Max demands, "Please give me the report." But Audible answers him that until he has it means, you can say, he has no report, but very soon he finds the report. So in this way both are waiting in the room, and Max has already gone in his hand, and he points his gun towards Fowler and Audible. And during this time, Audible says to Max and Fowler that through this balcony, two persons have come in his room without his information, without without his information, without his permission, you can say without Ajbal's permission. In this way he is talking, and he wants to tell Mr. Max that there is a balcony under this window of his room, and during that time a person has come at the door and knocks the door of Mr. Ajbal. And then Mr. Ajbal says to Max, this one is the police, I calls them for his protection, for his security. So in this way Max wants to leave the room, and when he leaves the room, he believes in the thought, in the talks of Mr. Ojibal, and he accepts there is a balcony under this window, the window of his room. So he escapes from through the window, he escapes from the window, and as soon as he comes out from the window, uh, he falls down on the ground, and in this way the story is over, and Fowler looks all these things, and in this way we can say Oswald is very intelligent secret agent, he is very intelligent spy, and he has a great he is a great minded person. He does not trouble in any big in any bad situation. He has patience, and keeping controlling over himself, he talks, he solves each and every solution, and in this way he saves himself from Max. This one is the story. This one is the story about detective story. You can say spy story, and nothing is more. So I stop here. This one is the summary. I will also send you the PDF of this. After this, I will discuss. I will tell you. I will teach you all the meaning of the text. Okay, I stop here. Thanks.